Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Modesty33 here, aka Crystal with the C, back at you with another video. If you're new to my channel, you just happen to click on welcome. I try to put out 1 or 2 videos a week. Do sit down to reviews, reactions, vlogs. So if any of that interests you, make sure you check out the prior videos on my channel. And if you see anything you like before you leave, make sure you subscribe. So you guys, I'm in my mirror in my room. I did turn in a different direction to try to catch the light a little bit better. It's kind of, I have a mirror kind of, or a window kind of behind me that, the sunlight's kind of pouring through. So if, you're catching a little bit of glare, that's what it is. But just thought I would try this angle because the other one just was not working. So hopefully you guys can see my whole ensemble pretty well. So tonight is a date night slash movie night. So a movie review is going to be attached to this, like how we typically do. So tonight I'm going to go see John Wick 3. Loved 1 and 2. So really excited to see what Keanu Reeves does with John Wick 3, or how he, what his character does anyway. Keanu Reeves, I don't know how much input he had in his actual character, but we'll see. So I wanted to go ahead and do an outfit of the night, date night outfit of the night, and then just kind of go ahead and go. And you guys know how we do. I'm going to follow back up probably tomorrow, maybe the next day, and just kind of give you guys my review of John Wick 3, what I like, what I didn't like, all of that. So again, if you're catching a glare, I do apologize, but I want to kind of come in a little bit closer so you guys can see a bit better. So, okay, that seems like that might be pretty good. So my hair, I just took it out of twist. My hair's been in twist all week because been going to the gym. Did not go today because I had a lot going on today, but we'll be right back at it, hopefully in the morning. Yeah, in the morning, because there's a morning class I really like. So probably be back to the gym in the morning. So be looking forward to that. Also, so that's what my hair is. And again, I use Melanin Hair Care products. So it's just like a twist out. So that's all that is. As far as my jewelry, this is a necklace and earring set from Paparazzi. Actually, I won this in a drawing last week at our church. Like we had an event for Mother's Day, and I did attend, and so my number was we did kind of like a raffle, you can get particular gifts, and my number was the first one called, so that's really funny. So I did get this necklace and earring set, as well as another necklace and earring set as part of my gift. So that's what I'm wearing tonight. As far as makeup, I want to come in closer, but I feel like I keep catching a glare every time I come in any closer. So I don't know, you guys, how we gonna do all this. Okay. I might have to just step it back a little bit. Let me see if maybe, there we go. We can come in maybe a little closer that way. I just kind of zoomed in a little bit. But as far as makeup, it's pretty much the same makeup I usually always put on. Again, I'm just catching the glare because the sunlight is not very, it's not working with me. But I typically, the makeup I have is the same makeup I typically wear, which is Fenty Beauty as far as foundation and primer. And as far as my eyeshadow, it is Kylie Cosmetics, the Burgundy palette, what's left of it anyway. I did what I could with it. So that's what's on my face. As far as my lips, this is a new lipstick. It is a red lipstick. It's new from Christian Louboutin. It is the Rouge Louboutin lipstick, which is always sold out on Sephora.com. So I end up going through Saks Fifth because I really wanted this particular red lipstick. I don't actually own any more red lipsticks, surprisingly, in my lipstick collection. So I do have this one now. I do really like this one because I pretty much like all of Christian Louboutin lipsticks. Oh my gosh, this glare, y'all. So I do like pretty much all of Christian Louboutin lipsticks. So I really like this one. I love the formula of them. And this is let's see. I thought it was actually going to be a deeper red, but it's more like a truer red. So I do really like this particular red. So that's what I have on my lips. Let me pause real quick. I'm going to show y'all the packaging because I just got it yesterday. I didn't do an unboxing because it's just only one item. So I didn't want to go into all that. But let me show you guys the packaging real quick. Okay, so this is the packaging that the Christian Louboutin lipsticks come in. This one has the little red. It's black and red, and it has the little red kind of peeking out, which signifies that this is the actual Rouge Louboutin lipstick. So this is the actual lipstick, unlike my other ones, which are gold and they're all gold. This one is like black, gold, and silver, and it has like a black tie. So that one's really cool. I actually may end up wearing this as like a necklace. I think it's pretty cool because it's a lot more sleek, sleeker to me than the gold one. So that's what this one looks like. Yeah, let me pull out the lipstick. Yeah, so this is what the Rouge Louboutin looks like. This is out of the packaging. So this is the red. You know, again, it's kind of like shaded over, so you're not going to see the true color of the red, but it's a pretty red. So I think for me, it looks darker in the container than it actually looks like on the lips. But yeah, that's the Rouge Louboutin. But so yeah, as far as the lipstick, it is the Christian Louboutin. Rouge Louboutin is a lipstick. I do have one of my Dior lip glows under here in the raspberry, so that is underneath the lipstick. As far as this jacket, I think I got this from our church thrift store some years ago. Yes, I did years ago. So that's where this kind of blazer comes from. The belt is probably from New York and Company, and this beautiful dress here. I did show you guys this dress. Let me zoom out a little bit. Oh, no, I just zoomed in. Okay, there we go. So I did kind of show you guys this dress and like kind of hauled it, my last haul that I did. And this dress is from like New York and Company. So excuse if you're seeing anything in the backdrop, please excuse that. So again, I had to turn everything around. But yeah, I did get this dress from New York and Company. And it was like on sale for $15. I love the color of this dress. It matches the color of my nails. Y'all can kind of see that. So it's like it's a yellowish green color is the color of this dress. And I truly love it. Perfect for spring. And it's like a thick material. So it's not one of those, I don't know what happened to the autofocus again. Okay, it's back. But it's like a thicker material, so it's not one of those like really thin see-through. So it's a good fabric, good material. Again, I got this dress on sale for like $15, which I think is, you know, pretty good for this kind of dress. It's got pockets, so it's a winner in my eyes. So yeah, this dress has pockets, so yeah. Love it, love it, love it. So that's the dress that I'm wearing. As far as shoes, these are shoes that I got from New York and Company as well. No, they're shoes I got from another store called Versona. So they're just kind of like little wedges. So, and my toes are, yeah, the same color as my nails. So panning back up, that is the outfit of the night. And let me show you real quick the bag and the perfume. Okay, so as far as handbag, you see it right here. It is my tried and true Palm Springs mini backpack. That's what the bag that I'm carrying tonight is. I just have, again, my Paris Rose bandeau that is on the handle of this bag, as well as my Lauderay bag charm. So that's the handbag that I'm carrying tonight. As far as perfume, this is the one I chose mistakenly. You probably can't see what it actually says. There we go. It is the Louis Vuitton. This is the sample, but this is, I'm sorry, y'all. Okay, hold on. The autofocus is off again. I don't know how it keeps going off. What is happening? Just does not want me to be gray today. This is the Le Jour Salive, sample. I don't like this. I thought I would try it. I'm gonna just be real honest with you. I don't like it as much as the Attrape. This one has more of a cologne type of smell to it. It's a deeper smell. It reminds me of a men's cologne. So I don't really like this. Like I like deeper perfumes, but I don't like anything this deep. It don't smell good to me. And I've sprayed it all over myself now. So there's no point in trying to cover it or put anything else on. It might smell good to the outward to other people, but I don't like the way it smells. So I definitely would not purchase this. And I don't know what I want to do with the sample. I don't know. I might give it to one of my friends. So we'll see. But yeah, I don't think that's for me. That's not the fragrance for me. But I just wanted to try something new. So, and I'm kind of mad now that I put it all over myself. Because now if I spray something else over it, it ain't going to matter. So anyway, that's what I'm wearing tonight, you guys. I do apologize for all the technical difficulties. My phone's about to die, so I'm going to go ahead and head out to see John Wick 3. I will be back to you guys tomorrow or maybe a few days later with my review on the movie. And hopefully you guys did enjoy this date night outfit of the night. And I am ready to go. So I will see you guys in the next clip with my review. Bye, guys. Hey guys, so I'm back in my onesie. So this is gonna be the second part. If you're watching this, this is gonna be my review of John Wick 3. So I did see it last night, saw the 7 o'clock showing, and just want to kind of come to you guys with my review on the movie. So hopefully you enjoyed the first portion of my outfit of the day, even though it probably was a good bit of technical difficulties, but hopefully this will run very smoothly. So I did write some notes just a few minutes ago as far as wanting to put my thoughts together on John Wick 3. So if I'm looking down, that's what I'm looking at, you guys. So let's talk about John Wick 3. Let's go ahead and get into this review. So first things first, John Wick 3 was directed by Chad, I hate to butcher his name, but Chad Stahelski. I think that's how you say it. If it's not Chad, I apologize. But I think it's Chad Stahelski is how it's said. And this movie is starring the infamous Keanu Reeves. I think this movie, John Wick, or this really this series of John Wick has really kind of reinvigorated Keanu Reeves' career. Like, he's always been a good actor and always kind of been here and there and around, but I think John Wick 3 put him like back on the map. So Keanu Reeves is the starring actor in John Wick 3. You also have some supporting cast. I most notably want to mention Halle Berry, Lawrence Fishburne, as well as Ian McShane. I love Ian McShane. I love his voice. So I really enjoyed him throughout the series. Halle Berry is a new addition. So yeah, she's in John Wick 3. And then Lawrence Fishburne, he was in the last movie as well. And we know Lawrence Fishburne and Keanu Reeves were in The Matrix together. So yes. So the runtime for John Wick 3 is 2 hours and 10 minutes. It flies by though, you guys. So if you're one of those people, you just like, you really fret those movies that are over 2 hours, this one will fly by. Like, like when it got to the end, I was just like, oh my gosh, like, that's it. I think a lot of people were like that, like, oh my God, that's it, we want more. So a lot of people were like that, definitely, in the theater. So just want to let you know that yeah, 2 hours and 10 minutes, it definitely flies by. So the other thing I want to let you know too, let's go ahead and get into, Parabellum. I wanted to talk about that. So because I didn't know what it was, I thought it was just some fancy name, but I did look it up, and I want to give you guys kind of some context for this movie when they call it John Wick 3 Parabellum. So what does Parabellum mean? I looked this up. Parabellum is Latin for prepare for war, and they do say that within the movie. And also it is often used within the same context of the phrase, if you want peace, prepare for war. So, and that is said by one of the actors in the movie. So then you're like, oh, light bulb goes off. That's what Parabellum means. It wasn't just something cute to put in the title of the movie. So before you go through the movie, or, and by the way, this is a spoiler review. I'm not really going to be revealing any major plot points of the movie. However, like, some people don't want to know anything about it. So if you're one of those people, I am going to talk about maybe certain portions of the movie. So this is a spoiler review. I'll make sure I put in the title of the video. So watch at your own risk if you've not seen the movie. So yeah, that's what Parabellum means. One of the actors in the movie does say it like, when you get into one of those high intensity scenes in the movie, he does say the line and says it within that context. And yeah, it was like, oh man, that's kind of cool. Like, I didn't know that Parabellum actually, well, I assumed it meant something, but I didn't know what it meant. So that's, a little piece of information and education for you today. Let's get into the synopsis of the movie. So the synopsis basically, John Wick 3 picks up right where John Wick 2 left off. And so you see John, he's still kind of like running through the streets after he is excommunicado, which basically means like they've excommunicated him from the like little assassins club. I don't remember what the hotel is called that he was excommunicated, like that he violated the whole like basically the rules of the hotel and of the high table is what this organization is called, and ended up like killing someone in part 2 of the movie. Ended up killing somebody within the hotel, which is supposed to be like a consecrated place where you can't kill or conduct any business on the grounds. John violated that, and he did that in part 2. So in part 3 now, he's excommunicado. So they've put a contract on his life for actually $15 million. It started off at 14, but then it goes up to $15 million. So there's a contract on his life for $50 million. So he's open game for any assassin who wants to kill him for $15 million. So that's where you get all these crazy and creative fight scenes in this movie, is because essentially it's a fight for survival. Like, John's trying to survive and all these people are trying to kill him, essentially. So, Did I miss anything with that? I'm just looking down. So yeah, it's really like a story of survival, and it kind of delves a little deeper into this world of the assassins, you know, or different, yeah, this organization that has all these assassins who are out there unbeknownst to the general population of people. So that's pretty much the synopsis. Let me tell you what I loved about the movie. So first thing was, it wasn't a lot of downtime before you had a lot of the crazy fight scenes. And I feel like the tone of the movie is set from the first fight scene. And I think the one thing I can say about John Wick 3 is like, I feel like people are gonna remember the fight scenes in this movie. Like, they're so crazy, they're so different than anything else I've ever seen. Like, they're definitely bloody, they're definitely gruesome. I do wanna warn you of that. There were a couple times I had to look away, but they're definitely different than anything else I've ever seen in any movies. And I do like the action genre. I don't always watch movies in the action genre, but I do like action movies. So, but yeah, this is definitely like, whoever creatively came up with these fight scenes, they were very well choreographed. I will definitely say that. So if you're coming to the movie and you're expecting like a lot of death, John Wick killing a bunch of people, this movie definitely delivers that for you. So they had you in mind when they made this movie. So the other thing I really liked about the movie was the humor that's in unexpected places. You kind of see that throughout the first two movies as well, and this one also has the same thing. And just like the kind of making the whole assassin world like normal, the normality of it, that's what's kind of crazy and what's kind of humorous about it as well. The other thing is the continuous story. Like, I really like the fact that we did pick right back up from where we left off from John Wick 2. That's another thing. The other thing, like I already mentioned, lots of action. Like, there's barely any downtime in this movie before you see another crazy fight scene. So that was another thing that I really did like about it, is that you definitely aren't bored. Again, the runtime goes by really quickly for this movie. The other thing is that, like I said before, the fight scenes were really unique, different than anything I've ever seen before. The other thing is, let's see. Yeah, I mean, pretty much the movie delivered what I expected, which was John Wick killing a bunch of people. It was crazy the way it was done, but it pretty much, if that's what you're going to the movie to see, you want to see John Wick kill a bunch of people, you're going to see John Wick kill a bunch of people in this movie. So the movie delivers on that, and definitely surpassed expectations, I would say, because I didn't expect like the craziness of the fight scenes. Like, just to give you an example, like, you know, one of the first fight scenes, which I feel like sets the tone of this movie, like how it's going to be moving forward. John Wick kills somebody with a book. I was like, reading is fundamental, honey. Like, come on. I've never seen anything like that. He killed somebody using a book. I mean, in a unique way anyway. Like, I mean, I know you can like probably beat somebody to death or whatever, but it was really crazy. You got to see that. So that was like one of the first fight scenes, I think, in the film. Let me talk about what I didn't like, because those are things I pretty much like. Let me tell you what I didn't like. There's just really, I don't have a lot of nitpicks or critiques about this movie. There was just one portion of the film that I didn't really like. It was kind of like a longer downtime, and that was just when John was like in the desert, trying to find one of the elders to override the high table decision, all that jazz. And you had this whole journey, this pilgrimage that he did, found the elder, and I feel like that whole thing was kind of pointless if you kind of see what happens toward the end of the movie. So I think I watched somebody else's review and they said the same thing, and it makes sense. Like, I mean, for story purposes, I can understand, but it's like essentially like what he did in that whole journey was kind of pointless because he kind of went back on it in the end. So yeah, that was the only thing I really didn't like, was there was like a little bit more downtime, but definitely it delivers again in the end as far as when it picks back up. So that would be the only thing. So in conclusion, that's my whole review of the movie. In conclusion, I just want to let you guys that, you know, if you like the first two John Wick movies, I think you'll definitely enjoy this particular one, Parabellum. And I would definitely recommend you see it. So, and definitely see the first two movies. I didn't watch John Wick 2 before seeing this one, but I don't feel like I was really confused. I pretty much picked up on, again, we picked up right where we left off, and I picked up as far as like what happened in part 2. I remember parts of it, but I hadn't seen it in a while. So it wasn't, I don't feel like the story is all that necessary, like as far as you going to see John Wick 3, and if you only have a vague idea of what happened in 2, I don't feel like that really hurts you that much. You still can pick up and understand part 3 of the film. So, but I feel like this movie definitely delivers as far as the action in the full and pretty much the full runtime of this film, which is again the 2 hours and 10 minutes long. So that's my review of John Wick 3. I would definitely recommend you see the movie. It was entertaining. And I know a lot of people enjoyed it. There were a lot of, I feel like, intoxicated people in my showing of the movie. You know, I mean, when you go movie with people and they shouting out random stuff. So anyway, yeah, it was definitely, it was something to do. It was entertaining. But anyway, if you are squeamish, you might, yeah, you're probably gonna need to cover your eyes in a good many portions, I would definitely say, if you're a bit squeamish. So I would say that. So I wouldn't necessarily recommend it if you're one of those people who's sensitive to like guns or killing. Like, yeah, you probably want to pass on this one. So, but anyway, guys, that's my full review of John Wick Chapter 3. If you've seen the movie Parabellum, what do you think of it? Comment below. Did you like it? Did you not like it? You like the other two better? Let me know below. But before you leave this video, make sure if you do like this review, give this video a thumbs up. Also, make sure you share it with anyone else who likes movie reviews. Make sure you share this with them. Also, make sure you subscribe to the channel. You do that by hitting the red button below and hitting the bell next to it so you're notified when I do upload future videos, which is typically once or twice a week. Again, you guys, thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed my date night outfit of the night, as well as this review that was tacked onto it. And I will see you guys in my very next video. Bye, guys.